So this guy's getting the vegetables ready. It's my last morning here. I'm steaming up. I'm leaving for Vietnam tonight at 7 o'clock. Which I feel a little bit sad about leaving. But it's time to go. It's been nice staying here. That's really good. She just said I can pay to check out later, so for each extra hour it's only £2.50, so yeah, that will work perfectly for me actually. That's good news. Oh, I'm glad I asked. She wasn't at reception. I was going to not ask the question, but I'm glad I did now, because I'm not flying till 7. It's only going to take me like 2 hours to get to the airport, maybe 3 at max. So what's that? 3 hours, and I need to be there 3 hours early. Yeah, so I might just check out at 1. That'll be about right. It's made of like a bouncing material. I've never done that before here. I've never asked like how much it would cost to check out like an hour or 2 later, but I wonder if that's a universal thing in Taiwan. That is very handy. Very handy. There's a lady here doing her exercises in the shade. I missed this place a little bit. It's been nice. Everyone waiting to get their morning buses. Oh, I'm gonna really miss this place. Where I'm going tomorrow, there's nowhere like this. The nice coffee shop closed down. The Hunky in Vietnam. Oh, and I don't want food poisoning again. My stomach just doesn't handle the food there. Yeah. It's funny here. Some of them are obsessed with hygiene. This guy's just come in. He spent like a minute like brushing his seat to get whatever dust particles off. And he's gone and got the sanitizer from down there and sprayed the table. And he's rubbed the table. These 2 ladies have sprayed the table as well. So, what kind of germs do you think you're going to get from the top of the table? Like, I've never seen anyone do that in the UK. I'm sure someone's done it, but here, like certain people, like that guy's here every day, spraying the table. I find it a bit weird, or very weird. They're like super scared of germs. He's wearing a mask as well. Germs aren't going to get you, dude. Got to eat a bit of dirt before you die. Strengthens your immune system. I love how they've still got Christmas decorations on the window here. It's like one of those ones you just can't get off very easily. Oh, the snowflakes as well. I just don't care. I was just thinking, in the toilet here they've got really nice tissue paper, and there's a couple of spare boxes of it. I was thinking how in mainland China there's no way you could leave anything like that out, because they'll just pinch it. In like mainland China, anything that's not nailed down, they'll steal it. I mean, like, some old lady would just go in and just stuff it into a handbag and walk out. She doesn't give a shit about, like, that no one's got any toilet paper. It's like every man for yourself. They're very different. Not spitting in the streets. Really respecting quietness and space. Yeah. Very interesting. So I'm just looking at how to get to the airport from here. They're almost all telling me to get 2 buses, like get a bus and then change and get another bus, so I can get there in like an hour and a half. But I want to experience the train, I think. Or I think I'm going to take the train because it's more comfortable than the bus. And then switch on to this airport link. It's like a SkyTrain thing. And you get a really good view from it, so I think I'll do that. It's quite useful on Google Maps. You can choose what mode of transport you prefer. So if I say train, it'll now give me the train options. So it actually takes a bit longer if I use a train, but I want to do this route, I think. So I get the train to how does that work? No, that's not the route I want. Okay, I'll find it in a minute. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So I take the train to Taipei main station, and then I get on the airport link. So yeah, I haven't done this purple line before. There's a bit of a gap though between main station and the purple line. Get off. A bit of a gap between main station and the purple line. How much is the gap? Sometimes it shows a gap and then there's not really a gap. No, I think there's probably not really much of a gap there. Yeah, no. No, I think the airport rail link goes right into the main station. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Leave my hotel about 1, and then 2, 3, give myself 3 hours to get to the airport, and then I fly at 7. I bet it'll be delayed because it's Vietjet, but hey, whatever. Wow, it's so quiet today. What time is it? 8 o'clock. This is the first time it's ever been 8 o'clock, and I've been the only person sat here. So I've got to fly to Vietnam, 7 p.m. So I'll take the train from over there to Taipei main station, and then I'll pick up the airport rail link. Take a couple of hours, and then I get in tonight. I think they're an hour behind. Yeah, they're an hour behind in Vietnam, so I gain an hour. That's good. But I'm going to stay at the airport hotel tonight. The Dragon Airport Hotel. I'll book a room there now. And then we'll work things out from tomorrow. I don't really want to be back in Vietnam, but I've got return tickets, so I might as well use it, and then I'll work things out. It's cheap in Vietnam. Yeah, I wouldn't mind staying here, but problems cost really. I mean, it's not really expensive, but hotels are running for a budget hotel £25 a night, and then I just had a look at Airbnb, but they're like almost 30 quid a night, or over 30 quid a night for an Airbnb here, so I mean, by Western standards, you can stay at a really nice place for what's that, about £800-900 a month, but yeah, a little bit pricey. Where is everyone? There's a rumour going around that I've got the plague or something. This is 8:25 in the morning, and we are completely alone here. This is very unusual. So yeah, flying at 7, which means I've got like 11 hours, pretty much 10.5 hours between now and my flight. I'm just watching an American guy now who's on Phu Quoc Island in the south of Vietnam. He's a great guy, looks like he's having a good time. I thought of going to Phu Quoc Island before, but it's a long way. It's like, if I flew there from Hanoi, it's probably like over 2 hours to fly because it's such a distance. I don't know. I might go to South Korea or Japan for a bit. So there's nothing new for me really in Vietnam. I've spent so much time there now that Yeah, and I don't really want to be in somewhere like Da Nang where all these expats like to hang out. I don't like Da Nang, so I don't want to be in Hanoi, it's too busy. I don't really want to go back to Lao Cai, it's too quiet. Oh, I'm hard to please, but maybe somewhere like in northern Japan might suit me for a little while. We'll see. Yeah, that's weird, it is super quiet this morning. So I've been here almost a month. I changed the date of my flight, because I think exactly a month worked out to be tomorrow, which is September the 11th, and I just thought that was a bit of an unlucky date. So I changed it to Wednesday the 10th of September to fly. But yeah, I had a week in Hsinchu when I first arrived. Or just over a week in Hsinchu. Then I came here. No, I went to Taipei for a night. Then I came here. I spent 9 nights here. Then last week I went to Tamsui over there. I stayed in Tamsui for 5 nights, and then I came out here on Saturday because the hotel was too expensive in Tamsui. Well, it was like 60 quid a night. So I came here, and I really like the Alall Hotel. It's a nice place to stay. Even at the weekend, it's not too expensive. Good location, big room, aircon's good. It doesn't need dehumidifiers. It doesn't get like steamy in the room like the other hotel, which is good. Yeah, this is a really friendly little spot. So at some point I might come back to Taiwan, but I'll go to Vietnam because I can stay there for like half the cost, or less than half the cost of what it is to be here, and work things out. And, it's funny, there's this surfer dude, he's got, I think it's a surfboard he's got on the roof of this really fancy car, and he always parks on this road here in the morning and falls asleep for a few hours. So I don't know if he like goes out partying every night, wakes up, goes surfing, and then sleeps it off. Hang on. Parties, sleeps, surfs. Parties, sleeps, surfs. I think that's what he does. And what he does, maybe he's rich. He's only young. I've seen him like 3 times now. Yeah, the only thing that I've said it many times now that gets me here is the heat. It's still early in the morning, but it's very hot in the sun. By the time it gets to midday, it's roasting. But yeah, I do really like it. We've been doing this drainage thing for a long time, since I arrived. Yeah, very interesting little spot this. Oh, one of the major things missing is a gym. No gym here for me. And because of the heat, I don't really like running. Yeah, I really want to go somewhere cold. Not freezing cold, but not hot. Cool, kind of English level weather. And then make stuff here. Don't even know what that is. Some sort of pork, I think. And breakfast sandwiches are so good. Cheese, corn, egg, ham, or bacon, or whatever. Right, so I've just booked my hotel for tonight in Hanoi. I was going to book 2 nights at the Dragon Airport Hotel, but then it's not a great area to stay in now that they've closed the only decent coffee shop in that area. There's not a lot around there, so I might end up just staying that one night. My priority is to get my washing done tomorrow, but I can get that done in the morning. Yeah, and then we can either go into Hanoi or go somewhere else. What I don't want to do particularly is go back to Laokai, just because it's a bit too quiet really. And for some reason I'm thinking about going to South Korea and Japan. So I fancy doing something different, and the weather will be a bit cooler. I've never been to Korea. I'm thinking of going to Sapporo in the very north of Japan. Because the only reason really to stay in Vietnam is that it's cheap. That's not really a great reason to stay somewhere. Oh my god. I actually think I'd have less of a cold if I am. I'd have less of a cold if I was in a colder country not using aircon. Oh, I just found a bin. Under video surveillance. Wow. Don't put the garbage outside the trash can. Okay. Under video surveillance. Yeah, so it's been great being out here. They just relayed. Oh no, they didn't relay that. They relayed this. Almost slipped over on the water. Yeah, it's going to be a long day today. Long day. I don't get in till about 9 PM. That's where I'm staying at the airport hotel. Because by the time I get through customs and immigration, it's going to be like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, I get a lot of people here with weird energy. Like, see that guy there? The way he's walking. The guy that came into my coffee shop this morning, he's got a weird walk. It's just a weird way of carrying their energy. Like they're in their own little universe. And yeah, just strange. Not everyone's like that. Most people are normal, but there's a few strange eggs around. Yeah, something happened at my hotel last night. There was a phone call to the phone outside, the cleaner's phone outside my room at like 2 AM in the morning. Fortunately I was awake, but... And then there were voices, and then it went quiet. Yeah, it's a charming little spot. I think he makes pork floss every day here. I think this is traditional medicine. It's a very tight-knit community here. Well, I don't know if they all like each other, but they all know each other. These melons, amazing. So this is a huge local market, and upstairs is a food hall. That building connected to that building, that's all there's like 100 restaurants or more in there, like little stores. But I haven't been because I need aircon. It's a bit not my style, so. Bananas. Making the floss as well. It's funny, they love this pork floss. I can't stand it. It's a bit strong, maybe. Organic shop, this one, but I'm not a fan. Put it that way. Oh, this is my my old street, my original street where I stayed, just down here. But the only issue with it is the room is very small, unless you pay more money. But I get a big room for the same price as this one at the Aloha Hotel. And this is where you get your great dumplings. Right, nice, ready to leave. I think this is a local hiking club. Just come in, they've been hiking somewhere this morning. It is the 10th, Tuesday. Hang on, no, Wednesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? The 10th of September. I think it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. Just trying to work out what I'm going to do next. We've got one night in Hanoi and then I might bounce quite quick. I'm not really bothered about staying there. So that was really nice. One of the baristas at the coffee shop, she came upstairs a couple of hours ago and asked for my contact details, so I've given her my Facebook and my YouTube, and it's interesting for me as well because I can get a feel for what their normal life is like. How long we got to wait? 2 seconds. Yeah, so that's cool. A little connection there. Just heard from a friend in Australia who says the weather's crap, too cold. I've told him it's too hot here, which it bloody well is. Oh my god, it's so hot. But I've really enjoyed Keelung, and I would come back here. I'd plan it out a bit, like a few activities while I was here. But there's certainly still lots to do here. Oh, the girl at the coffee shop just got videos on her Facebook of her fishing, sea fishing. Should be really cool, off a harbour, like. It's now another one of my travel days. I've just been looking at videos of what was it? There's a guy from Germany. He's living in Indonesia. He was just comparing all the Southeast Asian countries, saying that's his favourite, but they're just all too hot for me. Let's go and find somewhere with a mountain climate. Might be okay. A young woman's just driven past in the car there. She was like leaning back like this with a cigarette like sticking out her mouth going. They are mad smokers here. Mad smokers. Yeah, the girl who took my Facebook, she wears a badge that says I don't like work, which I find hilarious. She wears it every day. I think it says I don't like working. And I asked her like if she did like her job, and she said not really, it's just a job. Yeah, I said before, it's hard work. Those Louisa coffees are non-stop a lot of the day. It's just go, go, go. But I'm a really big fan of Taiwanese people. I think they're great people. They're fun in their own way. They're pretty liberal. Pretty cool, I'd say. Yeah, they're pretty liberal. And they don't have stupid laws here. Certain countries in Asia, especially Thailand's got some ridiculous laws regarding things like the time they can sell alcohol. Just all kinds of stupid rules. Whereas this country, they don't go in for stupid rules. Very practical people. Right, aircon blast in the art centre. Yeah, I just walk through here and my hotel's on the other side. Oh, it's so nice here. What are those lockers? Public library, I don't know. I don't know. But oh, it's so nice and cool in there. It's the kind of job you want if you come to Taiwan, somewhere with wicked aircon. I think that lady always sits in that seat at the back there. I think that might be the only place you can plug your laptop in. Keelung House, this is where I went. Saw the history museum the other day. So I'm going to try and make this journey not too painful by I think I'm going to go Starbucks in the airport at Taiwan and relax there once I get to the airport. Oh, they've got pizza in here. That's not bad. About £6. Yeah, so I won't get to my hotel till about 10 o'clock tonight. And then I'll be up early tomorrow. I'm always up early. I'll get my washing done. I think they're open at 8, the washing place. Stick my washing in with them. And then we'll work out what's next from there. I need to go somewhere where I can get some exercise in. Preferably somewhere not too hot and not too expensive. Yeah, I will really miss this place. Been super. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this hotel. It's just fantastic. Very basic, but the room sizes are good. It is very old, there's no breakfast, but the location is fantastic. Fantastic, and the cleaners are really friendly. Receptionists are really friendly, so it's all good. Yeah, this is the palace where I've been staying. Let me show you. Shh. I need a light on. Need a light on. There we go. So yeah, big room. I've been able to use this desk. I had to try 3 rooms this time because one had a broken fridge. Then I knocked the window out of one of the other ones. Then she gave me a key to try the one next door, but there's only a tiny little desk, and I said I need somewhere where I can get a computer set up. So she gave me this room, and it's been great. It's been a great little room, this. Oh, the aircon. This is quite funny. So this is how it works. So if you pull this chain, that opens the air. It's basically this hotel, everyone shares one aircon that runs through the whole hotel. You want it closed, you do that, and it works really well, because even if you go out and leave it off or closed all day, it's still cool. But if you want to cool it down a few notches, you just open it for like half an hour and it cools right down, and then close it. And they give you an extra air conditioning unit, this thing. You turn that on, that's actually super powerful, but I haven't even bothered to use that. You've got a fridge. Down here we have a fridge, which was good. Cold. Not the cleanest rooms, I'm not going to lie. Fair few hairs around, but it just doesn't bother me. I'm not a fussy camper. Yeah, but to get a hotel room of a decent size in the centre of the city for basically it's £25 a night. A little bit more at the weekend. Hi, good morning. Morning. There you go. Speaks perfect English. Yeah, it's a great deal. Got some mates. It's like being in an art gallery. No, it is really good. Some of these rooms have got kinky round beds, which is quite fun. But if I ever come back to Keelung, I'll be staying here. I could be coming back. Interesting to come in winter when it's not so hot. Right, time to pack and go. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm getting the train from where I am now, Keelung port, into the main station in Taipei, which I've been through now many times. And then I get this purple rail link line. I think part of it's below ground, part of it's above. Well, definitely part of it's above ground. Should get some really good views. And that is dead simple. Takes like 2 hours. Airport Line Express, purple line. Yeah, cool. And then we fly back to Hanoi, and then we'll work things out from there. Been a great trip. Really enjoyed it. They're having a push for fitness. We're showing a race in Hualien. Stop talking, show the race. Here we go, we're back in the race. Look at that, so beautiful. That's Hualien on the east coast. I was there back in late April, May. So they've done a long running race, now they're eating. It's quite nice in Hualien, but it's a pretty quiet city. It's quite a long way from everywhere else. Saying that, 2 hours will get you to Taipei on the train, so I'm exaggerating. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. So beautiful. The mountains out there are really beautiful. Go, go, go. Wow. Big storm somewhere. So I'm almost packed. I'm ready to go. Oh. Oh, always travelling, doing that. Quite a nice song. She's a female nun with the same haircut as me. It's quite funny, they wear the same hats as they do in Vietnam when they're out in the field, some of them. You can mistake it almost for being Vietnam. Must be a famous nun. Looks like this is a very old music video. I haven't really watched any Taiwanese TV because I don't understand what's going on, but it's always a good way to kind of get a little bit of an insight into another culture. I think that's Hualien again. Right, I'm going to start making my way, I think. Let's go. Yeah, so it's been a wonderful little room. We've got some litter pickers. Oh, someone's thrown a bottle up, the litter pickers. Oh my god. Got a big mirror, a really good desk, good cold fridge. Air conditioning works well. It's nice to have a bed and then an extra bed where I can pile my bags and unpack stuff. In the bathroom, I have a bath that I've never used. Water's not. Actually, sometimes it's hot in this room and sometimes it's lukewarm, so you really want to look at the toilet. You've got a Western toilet anyway, so you've got paper. Oh, what I really like as well, this is a nice touch, they give you a tissue dispenser in the room as well, which is really useful. It's filled to the brim, and they give you a pack with soap, shampoo, toothbrush, razor. You can get it every day probably if you want it, but I just had one at the start. But yeah, alll Hotel in Keelung, excellent. The other hotel's good as well. It's just I prefer having a bigger room. I probably prefer the location of the, oh, what's it called? The something Feng Hotel, Hung Feng or something. The green hotel I was staying in, and they've got a free washing service. I've not done washing for so long, but I was going to do it yesterday, but I just couldn't be asked. I thought I'll wait till I get to Vietnam. I've got a place there that will do it tomorrow morning. Because if I'm going to travel, I'll be all stinky by tomorrow anyway. So. Actually, this drama looks quite funny. She's visiting a local market, but she's ill. Looks like she's about to faint. Oh, you got a kettle as well, I didn't mention that. So yeah, I haven't used it. They give you coffee and tea bags. So. Beautiful art. I can't complain, can you? I like the little curtain as well. I think that's supposed to inspire romance if you're using this as a love hotel. That adds to the aesthetic. You've got some hangers there as well, and on the back of the door. That's really good. It's a great basic hotel room. Right, time to check out. Now the young people are having their drama. Miss Lazy and her boyfriends. I think this is a typical like apartment in Taiwan. It's quite similar to how the Japanese, I mean that's similar food to the Japanese. A lot of stuff is influenced heavily by Japan. The apartments are quite, a lot of them live in apartments rather than houses. And they're quite basic, well look at things. We're not so bothered about where and how they live. Where's that? Someone could probably tell me just by looking at that metro. Right, we're done. Let's go. First stop, Taipei main station, and then we get the the airport rail link. Cool.